Mamata Banerjee just a few days ago, sir, speaking about the Rath Yatra, had said that even Ravan had, continuing the metaphor of the epics, said even Ravan had used a Rath to take Sita away. And the BJP has reacted to that, saying that, in a way, seen that as having lured Mamata Banerjee into speaking in that language and using the metaphor that they have set the agenda with. And that is why this whole Ram versus Durga metaphor has come to the forefront. What is your view on that, and from the left?
Well, our view from the left is very clear that this binary of using gods between the Trinamool and the Bharatiya Janata Party has an old legacy. There is not a single Bharatiya Janata Party leader in Bengal who has not uttered the slogan Mamata Banerjee Zindabad and taken the Trinamool flag on his or her shoulder and gone through the streets of Calcutta and Bengal saying that vote for the TMC. Vice versa, there is not a single Trinamool senior leader, including Mamata Banerjee herself, who has not raised the slogan BJP Zindabad and gone through the streets of Bengal saying that BJP ko vote do. So that's the historical legacy. The historical legacy you have to understand in Bengal is such that even after the left going away from here, 10 years down the line, the Bharatiya Janata Party is so poverty stricken that they have to harvest Trinamool Congress leaders to actually become candidates for themselves. That's the reality.
You're talking about the
reality
center
today.
Okay.
Now, in this context, when Modi's governance cannot be placed before the people of West Bengal, Mamata's governance cannot be placed before the people of Bengal, in that case, you need to have this narrative and binary. You're bringing in Ram and Durga. Let's see what's happening.
Are you saying it benefits both? Is that what you're saying?
It's a milli bhaga.
So you're saying like it's a fixed
match. It's a very thought out plan between the Trinamool Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Are you saying that Ram versus Durga is a fixed match between the BJP and the Trinamool?
It's absolutely a fixed match because neither the BJP nor the Trinamool Congress wants to talk about governance. Now it's very interesting. If you look at the epics are actually a fight between the good and the bad. But it doesn't come to talk about what happens after Lord Ram actually accedes to power.
Okay.
So governance is not a quotient of the epics. It's about a fight between good and bad.
Okay.
So it's the same narrative that is being replayed here in Bengal. They have their cushy, what you call, relationship. They are working with each other. They are sharing human resource in terms. And on the corruption issue, it is very clear that neither wants to take a potentially, what you call, strong stand, either from the government of India or from the government of West Bengal.
Both Dilip Ghosh and Dr. Dassidar will probably want to answer that. That's the first that I've at least heard, that this is a fixed match where both will benefit from the Ram versus Durga frame debate. But Pavanji, you wanted to respond to what the BJP had said. Because we are talking about a time when there is undeniable traction as far as the phrase is concerned. An entire Rath Yatra has been, constructed around this particular phrase, this refrain as well, that's going through Bengal right now. So it also can't be seen that this isn't something that's finding some resonance on the ground.
Shiv, the larger question here is, should our politics be played on emotional cards which have the potential to divide the society? Should politics divide society, or should politics bring people together towards a larger goal, towards development of all? Why don't they talk about the farmers in this election? Why don't they talk about China in this election? Why don't they talk about unemployment in this election? Because they have no answers. Since they have no answers, they'll create their own question sheet. They'll change the curriculum. They do not want Shiv Arur and Pawan Khera and all the others here discussing the fundamental issue of unemployment, of price rise, of small traders, of MSMEs.
Are you talking about both or just the BJP?
I am talking about both, obviously. Of course I am talking about both. And Dilip Dada, आप राम मंदिर के बारे में हमारे लिए कुछ टिप्पणी किए थे. 1950 से भी पहले से, 1949 से जब ये मुद्दा शुरू हुआ, हम तब से कहते थे जो अदालत कहेगी वह सबको मंजूर होगा, क्योंकि देश संविधान से चलता है, कानून से चलता है. अडवाणी जी क्या कहते थे तब कि ये दिस इज अ मैटर ऑफ फेथ, हमारा श्रद्धा का मामला है, कोर्ट क्या करेगा इसमें. हम नहीं बदले, आप बदल गए. अब 4-5 साल से आप कहते आ रहे हैं कि जो कोर्ट कहेगा वो हम मान लेंगे. हम तो शुरू से कह रहे थे जो कोर्ट कहेगा वो मानिए. तब आप क्यों दंगा करा रहे थे? 1400 करोड़ का घपला क्यों करवा रहे थे राम मंदिर के नाम पर जो आपने चंदा इकट्ठा किया? मैं नहीं बोल रहा, अखाड़े वाले बोलते हैं, मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूं. शिकायत आपके खिलाफ अखाड़े वालों ने की है कि 1400 करोड़ रुपए खा गए राम के नाम पे, सत्ता ले गए राम के नाम पे। और राम जो आदर्श हैं, आदर्श राजा हैं, आप ही कहते हैं, मैं आपसे सहमत हूं आदर्श राजा हैं, उसके आदर्श को तो मान लेते। क्या किया आपने किसानों का? मैं दिल्ली से आ रहा हूं, दिल्ली के बाहर किसान 2.5 महीने से क्यों ठंड में पड़े हैं? 200 किसान क्यों मर गए हैं? अगर राहुल गांधी ने 2 मिनट का मौन संसद में रखा तो आपने हिम्मत नहीं दिखाई खड़े होकर 2 मिनट का मौन उन किसानों के लिए दे दें। यह है आपकी श्रद्धा किसानों के लिए, यह है आपकी श्रद्धा भगवान राम के लिए, यह है आपकी श्रद्धा देश के लिए।